Morning, Steve.
Morning.
How's the week been after a disappointing day at Wolves last week?
Well, the good thing about football or being involved with it is you accept. Of course, you don't like getting beat, but you accept it and move on. It's quite straightforward. So all week is what we did wrong. Can we put it right against Fulham tomorrow? We've got to try and erase last week's defeat. It happens. We have to accept that they were better than us on the day. I don't think there's any doubt about that. However, we move forward to Fulham, and that's what the Championship is. It's another game, and hopefully we can put that to rest again. And what we will need is a big performance, and a better performance than we had last week, because Fulham are a good side, very good side.
Has it been a case of putting things into perspective a little bit? It's still only one loss in 9.
Yeah, I mean, look, nobody likes to lose to local rivals. As I said at the time afterwards, that the better team won. We accept that. And as I've said many, many times, the Championship is just about starting. The winter is upon us. You know, there's going to be some tough games ahead, lots of games ahead, and as I've said repeatedly, you know, the league is just about starting and taking shape. So all to play for, and a long, long way to go.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for from your players tomorrow that perhaps wasn't there last week?
No, I don't want to make excuses, but I do believe that certainly arguably our worst two performances have been on the back of coming back from international duty. Some obviously have been tired, playing 2 games or 1 game, or being over Africa or whatever it is. So that's a bit of a concern, but look, it's behind us, you know, of what's happened last week. As I said, another big game coming up tomorrow, and we'll have to be at our best, because Fulham, for me, will be there or thereabouts again. They're a very, very decent team who, away from home in particular, they can be very, very good.
One positive from last week was Alan Hutton filling in at left back. How do you think he did?
Well, you can never write off Alan Hutton, you know, and I'm glad you've said that. I've just mentioned that to the Mark on the radio too. You know, Alan has been here a long, long time. He trains every day. It's as if it's his last. He enjoys playing football. He was disappointed that he's not playing. He hasn't done anything wrong. But I was pleased with his performance last week, and played out of position, but was arguably our best player.
And moving on to Fulham, what kind of challenge are you expecting tomorrow?
A big challenge. I think they're one of the better teams in the division. Over the last 18 months, 2 years, they've assembled a group of players who are very, very good if given time. Away from home, they play on the counter-attack. They've got pace in good areas. They're a good football team, and if we allow them to play, then they're a very, very decent side.
They've been king of the late goals as well in recent weeks. Is that something you're going to have to be a bit wary of?
Well, we watched the video. Preston were very, very unlucky, and I think they've scored 4 times in the last 5 minutes or something in the last month or so, whatever. So, yeah, we'll be guarding against that.
Another big positive this week, Jack Grealish played Monday night, got an hour under his belt. You were there. What did you make of his comeback?
Yeah. I mean, look, we're going to have to box clever with him. He's been out a long time, but it's good to see him. Him and Mile have been out, you know, the best part of all season so far, best part of 3 months, 4 months. So it's good to see him back training. He's had another week under his belt and 60 minutes. He'll take part again on Monday. Probably Lansbury in the same sort of area too. Jedinak is making good strides, so we're getting there. Gabby's still got a calf injury and a tear in his calf, so he won't make it, but the rest are making good progress, and that's good to see.
So all 4, no chance being involved tomorrow?
Sorry?
All 4, no chance being involved tomorrow?
No, too early.
No.
Too early for all.
Okay, and just lastly from me, it was our biggest home attendance of the season last time out against Bolton. How big a part can the fans keep playing in?
Well, it's quite remarkable when we get something like 32,000 for Bolton, who, no disrespect to Bolton, who are bottom of the league. And I think I've said it many, many times here, the supporters here have been quite remarkable in their support for the club and the team. So it's always is a given, really, that there'll be a big crowd again. It's up to us to give them something to shout about, and hopefully a result tomorrow will take us in the top 6 of where we want to be.